So then, a slight ooh around the auditorium as Jun Mizutani was unveiled, the Japanese 28-year-old player for Team Persson. And they up against him, another 28-year-old Dimitrij Ovtcharov of Germany, putting his effort in for Team Rossi. And this should be an interesting matchup. Jun Mizutani, very, very talented. And this man here, born in the Ukraine, of course, plays for Germany, world rank number 5. Silver and 2 bronzes at the last 3 Olympic Games. You may remember in 2008 at the Olympic Games using an unorthodox serve, picked by the Time magazine as one of the top 50 innovations of the year. Just goes to prove not only the table tennis world are paying attention to the sport. Jun Mizutani, the youngest national champion at just 17 years of age. And he'll have his work cut out against this man here. Apparently practices meditation and yoga when he's not thrashing a ball around a table. And I guess that would probably help when it comes to perhaps the tenser moments in a match. Married Swedish table tennis player Jenny Hellström in 2013. They met when they were 15. And this is Mizutani, bronze in the singles, of course, at Rio. Japan's first ever table tennis singles medal. After the Olympics, he was world ranked number 5 as well. So these are 2 very well balanced players. Expect a decent match, this one. 7 IWTF titles for Jun Mizutani, and Xiu Yan Lo is our man in the chair. I hope I pronounced that correctly, because he had a few problems with Team Rossi earlier on, but I think he's got that sorted.
First game, Team Rossi to serve, love all.
So here we are then, in our T2 Cavern, here in the Pinewood Studios in Malaysia. And we're underway in game number 4 of the second session of the first day.
1 love.
As we were saying, there's never too much between these guys. It's Mizutani that does all the spectacular play away from the table. Ovtcharov usually doing a lot more of the attacking and proactive play. So again, it's another fantastic one for you guys at home watching this.
Love 3.
Mizutani gets onto the scoreboard. Short and sharp so far this game.
Ovtcharov just been told to release that left hand. As soon as you throw the ball up, you've got to take that left hand away as soon as you can.
It certainly does stay there, doesn't it? It hangs around in the foreground. I can see why the referee might have had a word. Couldn't get enough topspin on that one. And it's still Ovtcharov. And he was born in Ukraine, brought across to Germany at a fairly early age by his family. He was just on the top of these 2 players at the moment.
2-4.
These guys have had a long time to get onto the table. I had all the first session and then the majority of the second session. And they're certainly attacking with gusto here. And he got onto the forehand well the first time, Ovtcharov, but not the second.
That forehand there of Mizutani not flying as flat as it was before. His technique sometimes is quite short, so he's got to be careful to make sure he imparts enough spin on it.
5-all.
Well, back on terms, Mizutani, after a slow start for the Japanese player. For the first time in this match, he edges ahead. Still that clock ticking down. Almost 4 minutes of our 24 gone.
6-5.
That fly is returned again.
I thought he'd had a break between the first and second session, but there he is. We have not been able to get rid of him for days. You'd think he'd be more interested in the food, which is around by the practice tables. Chance to towel down after 12 points. Every 6 points, of course, you can do that, but in this competition, it's still a very short amount of time. 17 seconds between the end of the point and serving the next one. Otherwise, our referee will start to get a little bit leery with them. There are yellow and red cards he has, and a second yellow or a red will deduct a point from the player at fault.
6-7.
Haven't seen a card so far. How the pendulum swings in this game. Ovtcharov started like a train, but Mizutani starting to go like a bullet train.
And both of these players are such strong servers. So many variations in the delivery of the serve. It's important to recognise when it is a big point and you can put in one or two of your really, really big serves.
Left, 9-6.
That wasn't a big serve, but it just about crept over the net.
7-9.
That could be a very important point. Watch the fast hands from Ovtcharov. Just flicked it at the speed of light, almost. Perhaps not quite that fast, but it felt like it. Bit of a blur. And there's another one. Repeating the dose. That's just an excellent point all round, but Mizutani just a bit too good. And that's what it means to him. Little look at the captain. Game point then for Mizutani, who has come from behind in this game to have the advantage here.
This is when he needs that big service delivery. And normally Mizutani's biggest serves are the ones at the last second he fires it in long. Let's see if he uses that now.
Very tight, remember. We don't have juices here. It's 10-all. Next point wins it.
11-9. First game.
Well, that was a
to
lovely
Team
serve.
Person.
Completely bamboozled Ovtcharov, and was certainly worthy of winning. Look at this. Was there a touch of net on that?
There's big confidence that when you've not used that serve at all, you've only used it through in the practice hole, you've come in here and at 10-9 you've got the confidence then to deliver that. So superb, well done Mizutani, deserved that tight 11-9.
Yep, and Persson v Rossi, it goes one ahead for Persson. But we found this all the way through, although some games in the first session ended up kind of 4-0 between Team JJ from Jiang Jilang and Team Mace, Michael Mace. There was just a point between them by the end of the session. Just shows the quality of these players.
Service faster, make it faster. First, second game, Team Person to serve, love all.
Our officials getting tough, telling them to hurry up with the serve.
1 love.
Wonderful variation here. Watching Mizutani.
Love 2.
Must have 20 or 30 different serves that he can use at various points in the match when he feels it's the right time to use them.
Love 3.
Ovtcharov could only get an edge off the bat onto that ball, and it's a lightning start to this second game for Mizutani, who was a bit sluggish in the first one, but certainly got better as the first game went on. Nothing sluggish about that. Oh no, it's the net. What aggression. What aggression from Mizutani, taking no prisoners at all there. But it didn't work that time. Absolutely launched himself at the ball the first time.
2-4.
That ball just clipping the edge of Dima's racket, which meant it didn't have as much topspin on it as Mizutani thought it did.
Time. 2-4. Three, 4.
Everyone goes on about Ovtcharov having these fancied the tomahawk serve and the backhand serve. It's actually this serve, the normal pendulum service that he uses. It is really, really effective.
4-all.
Great placement, wasn't it? Serve was good, and his follow-up shot was even better. Looked like it was going to be a normal forehand, ended up as a push.
5-4.
High quality match this one, as predicted.
Again, just struggling to take his arm away.
Okay. Yeah. 5-6.
Ovtcharov saying, really? No one's ever said that to me before. But you know what? I wouldn't mess with this referee. He's not happy. He's just got to put it out of his mind and get on with it. Let's have a look. Didn't quite catch it from there. Perhaps we'll have another look later on.
7-5.
That was exactly the same serve again, so you either pull both or you don't pull any, to be honest.
Yep. I was looking at it and it was still... There we go. There's that hand, the left hand. Well, that's out of the way, isn't it? I presume the referee's unhappy with shielding. There wasn't there, was it?
Yeah, there was no shielding that one, so if that wasn't shielded, the serve before wasn't shielded either, because it was exactly the same action.
He's just got to put it out of his mind and get on with the game.
8-5.
I don't think he has, to be honest with you. That'll make him feel a little bit better.
Back to the trusty backhand serve that can go to any corner.
7-8.
It is trusty, isn't it? It works well. Now he looks like he's back in the zone. Kept going at him, didn't he? Just kept the ball coming back, and in the end got the mistake from Mizutani. And this is seesawed as well, this game. Well, he's put that serve behind him now. 2 points away from levelling this match. Well, chance for a little towel break. Every 6 points you can do that. And well, what do you say to Mizutani, because he's been playing brilliantly but only in patches.
And now it's very much about Dima and his service delivery. 2 of those to come now.
9-all.
Keep it legal, he'll be alright.
I think this is wise to use the backhand serve because he knows he can't be faulted on this one. But it's Mizutani that chose the house down after that beautiful receive of serve, staying in close for the rest of the rally.
So, Ovtcharov with a game point.
Second game to team person.
Well, he gets over the line.
Break at 1 minute.
Game apiece, a minute timeout now for the captains to have a word. And there's that hand. It does go back in time, as far as I can see.
Yeah, it's very difficult from where the umpire's sitting to have a decent view. So if in doubt, you don't call anything, to be honest.
Because he's at the, 45 degrees to where the player receiving it is. Still adds a bit of excitement, I guess, for everyone apart from Ovtcharov.
Third game, Team Rosie to serve, love all.
So 7:49 on the clock. I wonder whether we might go to the kill zone. This might be done with 2 minutes or less left of the match, and then we go to 5 points with the clock, first to 5 with the clock off. We'll see. Got to get through this one first.
2-1.
Not happy with himself, Mizutani. Just geeing himself up, being his own coach, really. Oh no. That's a perfect point from Ovtcharov. Great serve, brilliant forehands and backhands.
Yeah, he did really well there. It's tough sometimes to smash right down the line like that and be as accurate as he was there.
Let 3-2.
It's lovely the way there he throws the ball up so high, and in doing that the ball comes down faster. You can generate then a lot more spin.
Takes a bit of the net and goes long, and Ovtcharov starts well in this third game here at our T2 competition. A whole new way of playing table tennis in terms of just the structure of the tournament. Hope you're enjoying it. We'll try and explain everything as we go along here in the Pinewood studios, where they made Marco Polo apparently.
2-4.
This is their latest production. It's going to take us about 6 months to make as well. We finish in December in the grand finals. There's several other stops in between.
2-5.
Players only change ends after 2 games.
That's the serve I feel is Mizutani's best. That high toss and the last second pendulum serve that's delivered long, straight down the line. And he comes in with a horrible flat flick. Easy when someone flicks with topspin, you can just play that one out. You've almost got to treat that one like it's a heavy chop ball.
Ball 6.
He's a bit of a runner, isn't he, Ovtcharov? He's pumped up, he'll have a little run around. Got to bear in mind he's only got 17 seconds between the end of one point and the beginning of the other. A quick trot around the stadium, I think.
5-6.
One of the slower matches here in the T2 cavern today.
Time. Players, please make it faster. 5-6.
Umpire just telling Mizutani to get on with it.
Of course, rather counterintuitive. He slows it down for another 5 seconds, but it's good to let the players know. We're liking our man in grey, our official from Malaysia. He's taking no nonsense, and he's also enforcing that very quick towel break as well.
6-all.
Oh yes, beautiful from Mizutani. What fast hands.
Time out for 1 minute.
Time out from the Rossi camp.
Well, it's certainly time to think about it. He is down. And it could be a bit of a whitewash if it carries on like this. He's certainly had his chances, but this man here is king of the comeback.
Time.
Some good shots of our cavernous cavern.
6-7.
Players certainly like the table, like the setup. They've enjoyed their time here so far. Ovtcharov, perhaps not so much if we can't haul this back.
7 all.
It's always a massive point. That first point when you come back from a timeout, I feel that almost counts as 2 because you gain the momentum.
Eight, 7.
Didn't read it at all. That's
7,
long
9.
from the German. Fast hands from the left-hander.
You've got to be brave to serve long.
Time's up for 1 minute.
So another timeout, this time from Team Rossi.
This is another important timeout here, and it's Jörgen Persson is hopefully delivering some very useful advice to Jun Mizutani. It's great to see this. The link here between the Europeans and the Asians is working really well.
Yeah, team captains, both these guys, towering figures physically and towering figures when it comes to what they've achieved as well. So they are
8,
respected.
9.
He just took a nibble at the end of the table there, and it gives Mizutani a chance to take a third game. And he got the towel. And the official, hopefully, will keep his eye on the clock here, because I think we might be going for another kill zone. A first to 5 with no clock, of course, if there's any time left on the clock between the last 2 minutes, and we're certainly, well, it depends if Ovtcharov can claw his way back. But if it does go into the kill zone, he gets a chance to get a game back.
Ten, 9.
He's going to have to hurry up here. He's going to get Italian off. Still waiting to get this serve underway again.
Mizutani just taking the full 15 seconds and then some.
And then some, yeah. Last 30 seconds of this match. Oh, beautifully done. 10 all. Well, this will win. Whoever wins this point, we still might get that kill zone as well.
Remember, there's no dues. 10 all.
Been warned. I think we're going to run out of time. This will be the last action of
Final
this match.
Point.
Oh, and he nicks one back, Ovtcharov, on that last point. And that's the beauty of T2. It can be a real cliffhanger. And so it's not a clean sweep for Mizutani. He just nips that last game. And if he played a bit quicker, you never know, might have gone on and squared it. If he managed to finish the match inside the 24 allotted minutes, we could have gone to the kill zone and had another go.
I don't know why Ovtcharov didn't speed up there, but then I suppose he was thinking, well, if I speed up, lose concentration and lose 3-0, that's worse for the team.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, 2-1. That is, I think, the first time we've only had 3 games in a match. Normally you get at least 4 in, sometimes squeeze a 5th one in.